We came a long way from where we used to be. Now you see us on the scene.
WGDB, I heard you rockin' with the team. I heard you rockin' with the team.
We came a long way from where we used to be. Now you see us on the scene. What's good, y'all? I'm Roy.
I'm Brill. You already know who it is.
It's Jeremiah.
We back at it again with another episode of We Gotta Do Better.
WGDB.
Heard you rocking with the team. We here with our guy, Rob.
Very special guest, man. Listen, wait. This is the man himself, the CEO, the founder, Mr. Take Care himself.
Yes, sir.
On WGDB. We got him here. Introduce yourself,
Say
my man.
he hood famous.
Rob, CEO of Take Care New York. Just here with the guys.
You already
Facts.
know, man.
Yo, the people should even know how we even connected with him. How we know Rob. We know Rob from football days.
That's a fact.
Yo, I knew you when you looked like Max B.
You know, Max
The
B.
long hair don't care days. Like
I'm
that.
not gonna lie. When I first seen you was Aki. I'm like, bro, this guy is nice. He must be nice.
Always had the shirt up.
Yeah,
You know the pretty boy from football.
Yeah.
That was Rob.
He was doing the
All
thing,
day.
though. But we all had, he was like a little rival between, Canvas Magnet, Flushing.
Yeah,
Every time I played y'all, I wanted to bring my
Flushing
best.
Nah,
You know
yeah,
what
that's
I'm saying?
fact. Yeah, we was rivals, but again, everybody in Queens was always family when it came to football.
Yeah, it's always family. It's always
outside of
family.
competition. So that's where we know Rob. We know, and you was what? You a year older than us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that we know you from way back,
Nah, that's a fact.
and we had to get you on here because, bro, you may not know it, but you was one of our first supporters.
Yeah, shout out to you, bro.
Like you really was, and you don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember vividly. It was like first 10. Shout out to you.
Yeah. Jeremiah had told me, he was like, yo, Rob, da da da. I'm like, oh, word, because we already know you rocked with us, but we was like, oh, word, that's
Yeah.
love right there.
Yeah, he was supporting the
'Cause
pod from the beginning.
From the ground up, and we ain't know nobody from nowhere. And again, we was like, yo, he's doing something amazing, and that's very unique. And we was like, wow, that's a no brainer to come get you up on here and support you what you doing.
That's a fact.
That's
I
really
think
what it's
that-
about.
I think that it's important to make sure I show my friends, anybody that's around me, that I'm behind them or what they do, especially because it's like you fake would know what it's like when people don't show you that, or you fake would know what it's like when you thought somebody would support, and it's like, damn, they ain't even support yet. Like,
Yeah, it's a crazy feeling.
So we was like, yo, we definitely gotta come over here, show you some love. We appreciate you coming out here too, cause it was raining and pouring, and
Yeah,
the
it
fact
was
that you still
definitely-
came and you ain't canceled, I'm
Yeah, it was
like,
like, yo,
Yeah,
Rob gonna
that
come?
was a big thing
And
too.
I
I was thinking that she wasn't gonna come anymore, but you really stand by your word.
nah, I definitely had to. I had people that was trying to meet with me and stuff like that. I'm like, nah, I gotta push this back. Like,
yeah, nah,
We
we
appreciate that.
we really do appreciate that, cause I was like, oh damn, like, and I had you out in the rain for 5 minutes. 'Cause I didn't get a text. Like, I apologize for that one.
don't trip. We
My
can't.
fault,
We
bro.
can't even stress that. Don't trip.
Nah, but so you want to explain exactly what you do for the people so they know exactly?
So for me, I've always been trying to refine the definition of like what I do and trying to figure out what like the best way to you know what I mean? Because like you let everybody else do it, be like, yeah, this nigga clean sneakers. Like
Yeah.
he just clean sneakers, or he just like he fix feet. That's it. Or nah, he paint shoes. So it's just like I really had to figure out what it would be called, especially when I was trying to legitimize everything and figure out what my business title is. And technically, my business title would be a shoe cobbler, someone who cleans footwear, fixes footwear, and then also makes alterations to things. So I feel like that would be what the title of what I do is.
You're a shoe cobbler.
Yes, sir.
That's the first time I heard that term.
Yeah, I never heard of shoe collar.
Yeah, I've never heard of shoe collar.
You stamped that, or that's like a thing?
No, that's legit. Like
That is a thing. See,
Oh,
you really do learn something every day, because a shoe
You
cobbler.
made that up?
No,
why we come here and
no.
make that up, bro?
When he said, yo, I was really trying to define on what I was doing, like the lane that he was in. But then I kept.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I rock with it. Like you
Nah.
hear the determination, the dedication in his voice. Like he actually looked up shoe cobbler. Feel me?
Yeah, he was like, yo,
So
what
it
do
was
you
like-
Trying to
call
find
this?
out what do you call this, but it's crazy because that's really interesting, bro. Because I read back in the day, I remember when you first started like looking at those stuff, and I was asking you questions like, yo, I was asking you questions in the inbox like years ago, like how you clean that, where you get that from? I remember you told me like, and I was like, I was looking at it, but I was like, nah, I could never, like that's too much.
He
work,
is such
bro.
a unique. You have to have a love for that.
Yeah, you gotta have a love for the sneakers to really be doing stuff like that.
You know, it's crazy. I always have these conversations with my cousin. He's somebody who I would say he's an entrepreneur in his own right, and he always like comes to me and like kind of like reinforces the way that I think or the things that I talk about like to him. And it's just one of those things where it's like, damn, should I even share that much about what I do or give away that much? He'd be like, bro, honestly, even if you do, people are not gonna care enough to really pursue it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of times people ask us about what we doing and we give advice or how to start up or whatever. Very few people have actually acted on what you was doing, and the fact that you share, you open on how you doing on the process of what you're doing. That means you comfortable with yourself, that you don't really care about.
It's funny
Because as long as you can give value, you giving value at the end of the day. If they don't see the value in the value that you're giving, then that's on them at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like people, like let's say back in the day when people would ask me about trading, you know what I'm saying? People would ask me about trading. Yo, bro, what videos you be watching? Yo, bro, what books you be reading? I'd be like, yo, I read this book, watch this video. Yeah. Video probably like an hour. Like it probably be like a guy just speaking, like he just talking. And they like, yo, why you be watching this? And I'd be like, bro, you gotta listen to it to get the gems, bro.
You just asked me.
You just asked me, bro. So I'm putting you on, but you don't have the willpower to want to do it.
It's funny when people say that, and it goes back to what Speedy was saying too. Like people never hit us something like, "Oh, what do you do? Like how do you do X, Y, and Z?" Even though they might not use it, like I'm always willing to, like, drop that gem, help them out, because that's extending the arm. Because at the end of the day, you can like lead them there, but like that's their choice. They still have to decide if they want to like take that information.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
There's only one. There's only one. Take care. It don't like so. You could give. You could give me all the sneaker game in the world. I could never do what you do, even if I do learn or do it. Like I can never do what you do. So it doesn't even matter. You could tell everybody all the secrets, but the source you can't match the same source.
To be honest though, it's like it's a tough like balancing act, trying to figure out what you do tell people and what you don't. I got a friend who just started doing something like photography, and then he took pictures for somebody, and then the next person is like recently just asked him like, yo, what do you use for this and how do you do that? And it's like, damn, I just started. Like, what do I share? Like, do I share that much? And it goes back to a saying like that I heard before, and it's like when you really think about like business at its core and how competitive it is when you're in the same lane, there's a saying that says like, never tell Pepsi where you get your Coke at.
Yeah, because they are competitors, and I do understand. It's like, do I make it easy for somebody when I worked hard? Because are you self-taught?
Yes.
So I do understand how hard that is to be.
A lot of trial and error. Like you gotta really figure it out.
He actually put the groundwork.
Look at his face. Like he felt that. So he's like, yo, bro.
You self-taught.
He's like, I done been through the worst.
Like I done did everything. I done failed. I know you messed up probably 100 shoes before you actually got your craft to be half decent.
Bro.
And for someone that almost disrespects you, like, yo, how you do this? What you? And I know you like, bro, for real.
Like I learned on my own.
I learned this why you can't.
I was in the gym.
But
you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Yeah, I was in the gym.
But I feel like there's a fine line between it though. Like there's nothing wrong with kicking game, but like you should be able to give the instructions, help them out, but they still got to do that groundwork.
So that's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
Like a guidance. But
Yeah, you could guide, but you don't give it all away. Like when you giving a test, like you give like the practice, like you give them the similar questions. You don't give them the answers.
Exactly what bro said. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink.
Yeah.
Boom, it's simple like that.
And you gotta take a. There's also like some discernment that go with it, because you gotta know where that person actually is coming from.
Yeah.
Some people, you know, they only want to get the answer. They not really rocking with you or appreciate what you're doing, and they'll come off like, yo, well, I want to do that too.
Hold on. Saying that,
How
that's
you
mad
do that?
funny, because like there was a few people like when we first started, they're like, yo, I really like your podcast. I like what you're doing. Yo, follow what we doing.
Yeah,
They
follow
your
us, what we
page,
doing. Like,
and then I follow us in like the next day.
so that was the real intent. So sometimes you do gotta watch out for the intent of some people. They may not even really care about what you're doing, but they see that you got a little buzz.
They
So
trying to
wanna
get that.
They just want to hit.
So
They
you
just
got-
want to be nosy.
Yeah, so you do gotta watch.
Yeah,
you
just
gotta
wanna be
watch.
nosy.
But then there's some people that genuinely like admire what you doing. Like, yo, I look up to like you from the hood. They like, yo, he got his own business growing. Like, yo, that's dope. So yeah, I think it take a little bit of.
I feel like you could sense it when you
The
are
value.
speaking to that person. Like you could sense their intent and how genuine they are about it. Because like when people are like literally, they seem almost as passionate as me about it. Like we're asking questions and there's certain type of questions
So
that
you
they
know you
ask.
could.
I almost feel it in my heart to say like, yo, I was there and I wanted that answer early.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like you know how I feel.
Yeah.
But
Okay, I got
you can feel the energy. You can match that. You like, yo, he do got the same passion. So and he not.
It's like you don't want him to go through that pain that you had to go through. It's
Yeah,
like,
but
yo, if
there's
I
like
could
there's a
stop
connection
that,
you got with
it's like,
somebody when y'all on the same
yeah.
level of thinking and like, yo, I feel you. So now I'm gonna help you out because back then I wish I had someone would have told me, made it easier for me. And you know, you're not selfish. The type of person you are, you like, yo.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Each one teach one.
Exactly. Take care, man. You gotta take care of each other.
Each one teach
Yeah,
one.
take care.
You bring one up, take care. Show them that we gotta do better.
Yo, There we go. That,
You gotta run that back, bro. You gotta run that back.
this started what in like 2015?
Honestly.
2015?
Yes. Like
So-
year after I graduated in 2014.
Okay.
I started working at Foot Locker almost immediately.
Yeah, I remember that.
Started working at Foot Locker, and I'm just like, damn, like I always been interested in art, loved art, had a love for art, and you know, one of my teachers was like, "What are you gonna do? Like, how are you going to, you know, go to school and pay for school, do everything? Like, what is this all gonna tie into?" She made us do a project on it. I thought like I was just gonna work at Foot Locker and everything's gonna be good, like forgetting all of my other loves and passions, things that I cared about. And then, like, I eventually worked my way into finding out how I could tie in a bunch of different things that I did like. And it just ended up being that, like,
And shoes was that thing for you.
exactly. Shoes was my canvas for that.
Yeah, it was your canvas. It was something you was passionate about, something you like. Everything just aligned, and
Just
you
the
was
way
like,
for
your
you to
shoes.
express your art.
Yeah, and
I
shoes
like the way, like the wording he used. Like he don't even call the shoes. He call them a
is
canvas.
Like that's his.
Like,
art.
it's a piece of art because when you do look at it, different sneakers patterns or like that, like they have different artwork to them.
Artistic.
You know what's crazy? A lot of people find, you know, that much value in different things. I feel like once you figure out what that thing is for you, that you find that much value in, you'll find out what you really want to do with yourself.
Yeah, and
That's
But,
true.
yeah, finding your purpose. You found your purpose at an early point in your life where you had to, and now that you're living in your purpose, you're basically, you know, just giving back.
I mean,
And in a way, and expressing your creativity.
definitely. I like, honestly, I can't even like expound on that anymore. Like, definitely, that's a fact. For the people who do appreciate, you know, I mean, what you do, they find the value in that.
Yeah.
take us back to 17-year-old Rob. When you graduate, yeah, how old was you? 17, 18?
Just turned 18.
Just turned 18. 18-year-old Rob, and you pick up a shoe and actually start messing with it. What's going on in your mind? Do you know that that's going to be something that or you just experiment and you like, let's just see what's going on?
I can't front. One of my friends actually did this early on, and I'm like, yo, you're tripping. Like, what is wrong with you? He had a pair of pewters, foam posits.
Oh, those
and
are
like
I remember
goodies.
those, yeah.
silver, like, and he just started drawing on it with a Sharpie. And he came to school, and one day I'm like, bro, what did you do?
Those was
Like, you
$500.
cooked them.
I have the same
Like,
pair of shoes.
yeah.
Why do yours
I
look
always
like
wanted,
that?
yeah. And
So, like, you know what I mean? A year later, I'm over here messing around with my pearls and my foam posits because I don't wear them no more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah, I had the pearls.
Not the
Fire.
pearls.
Those is a classic right there.
yeah, I'm messing with pearls and also my eggplants, trying to figure out how can I change the color on them. And I'm just sitting there like, you know what? My pops and my moms, it might be tight because they definitely did pay like $4 something for these, but I fake want something different. I want something that nobody else got.
Yeah, you want to be unique.
Yes.
Then
Yes. Definitely at that age, at 18, yeah.
18. Then when did your entrepreneurial journey, like, how you was like, yo, I'm gonna actually take this serious, or what? It started off as like a side hustle, probably, right?
You know what's crazy? I don't know if I can remember my first client, but I just know that I just started taking all the old shoes that I did not wear and really like just trying to put on as much artwork as I had in me, or you know, change colorways and things like that. My mom giving me old shoes she don't wear.
So
Like it's
messing
not
with
even
everything.
Like it's not even like you like yeah. The reason why you know what I'm saying, it's not like you woke up and was like, yo, I'm about to just start take care. Like
So
you know what
you
I'm
was
saying?
basically just
Not-
decorate.
Like
Okay.
let me finish what I'm saying. Like it's not like you woke up and said, I'm gonna just start take care. Like you did something that you found like a loving, you know what I'm saying? Basically, like something that you like was loving to do, that you like to do basically in your like your spare time. And like over time you got better at that. You know what I'm saying? Like you developed that. Like you actually like that because that was your passion.
Exactly that. Like
You know what I'm
literally,
saying? Like,
it's something that like built up quite literally, like how you said, over time. It's just I started to figure out what I wanted to do more and more. Like literally every day it was just something new I thought about doing and incorporating and putting into, you know what I mean, the things that I could offer, whether it was for myself at that time and I wasn't even thinking about starting a whole business in this, or, you know what I mean, trying to consider things that could be done for other people, that could be found useful for other people if they did want to invest in whatever I was doing at the time.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. I know you probably just started doing, you wanted to do it for yourself.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, but like, cause he wants to do it for himself. I want to know, cause you said you was just taking your mom's old shoes and your old shoes, and like, so you were just doing artwork and posting it on social media and stuff like that.
Like essentially, yeah.
Just like, so it wasn't on some like, oh, I'm selling this. It's just like, oh, look at what I did with my sneakers kind of thing.
Exactly.
This
that.
is what I did.
Yeah, this is
I just posted it like, yo, what y'all think? Like, just
And then it started drawing traction, and then from there, people started custom ordering, and
people's just like they was giving me their feedback, of course. Then it was like, yo, it'd be dope if you do this. It'd be dope if you did that. Like throwing ideas of what they would like. So it's like, now if I do that, I wonder how much like it'll impact you. Where maybe you will want to buy it.
Yeah, I remember one.
easy because what if you had like, let's say, like what if you had anxiety? Like let's say there's people out there who have anxiety about putting their art out. You know what I'm saying? What if you had anxiety about posting your stuff? Like, you know what I'm saying? You just kept doing it regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
no
yeah.
matter if somebody say, yo, those are trash, bro. Why would you do that? At the end of the day, you put it out. Your mind created that.
well, yeah, that's actually a good question, because like, how did you deal with that? Because like, you know, since you putting out artwork, you getting positive, but there's always gonna be backlash. Like, how'd you deal with the
Questioning
backlash?
yourself.
You know what's crazy? And like, because I don't even do it anymore, which is kind of like, why don't I? But like, there was sneaker groups that would sell, like, you could just go in there, you would buy and sell shit. My fault. You would buy and sell things, or you would just like, you know what I mean, just be looking to try and trade stuff with people. And in those groups, people would just post like something that they did all the time, and there would be little customizers here and there. Like, they're not taking nothing serious, but they doing something for themselves. So there was this thing that people used to do a lot, where they would take a pair of Bread 11s and they would just take the white midsole and they would just dye it black and then paint it black. And then that was called a pair of Dirty Breads. Yeah. So people would post things like that on those pages all the time. So I'm like, why not post my stuff?
Yeah. And
so I'm like, eventually end up posting my stuff. Of course, I get a bunch of people like liking it. I think I had something like get like 200-300 likes. And I'm like,
and you like, oh,
this is a good.
Yeah,
I'm on to something. He's like, I'm on to something.
Yeah, he cooking up.
I ain't bugging.
That's definitely the feeling when you just put something out there and then you do get that feedback. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
you probably didn't think I was going
feel good. It makes you feel good.
Like when you said you would just post stuff. I remember vividly, like when this was years ago, and I don't know why I still remember these kicks. It was a pair of 11s, and you had like red, white, and blue, like a cream, white, and blue. It was almost like an Olympic colorway. And I was like, yo, he did that. I'm like, nah, this is fire. And this was a while back, so I don't even know if you even remember those pairs. You remember
I
that?
definitely remember that.
And that's exactly what you was doing. Yo, what y'all think about these? I'm like, oh, nah, because I never really knew someone that actually changed, like actually reconstruct the shoe.
To the point where it looks official with a different look.
Yeah. I'm like, hold up. I'm like, yo, he's doing something that I know that nobody else know how to do. And I was like, nah, that's dope.
So what was like one of the most like worst moments like on this journey, like basically for you? Like, how did you get through those moments? Like moments of like feeling down and out, like you had doubt, like should I even be really doing this?
I mean,
have you ever felt like that?
I don't know if I actually felt that bad, but there was moments where it's just like, what else is this going to lead to? And I found, you know what I mean, I didn't find an answer right away as far as like, what else am I going to do? How far is this going to go? What is this going to become? And like, those are nights I just went to sleep, literally just went to sleep. Like, I can't dwell on it, because, you know, I don't know if y'all do, but I'll be up mad late at night, just 2-3 in the morning.
Just thinking,
looking up stuff, watching videos. And it's like, when you got something in your mind, it fake eat at you if it's not something that's a good thought.
Just
tell me about
that. Yes, if it's not, your mind won't let it rest until you again you doing your research, doing
that
something.
handle.
It was that idea is something that you should be pursuing.
Honestly,
And
I had nights like that where it's like eating at me. I'm just like, nah, let me go to sleep.
And
then
it's like it never
It
leaves
never goes
your
away.
head.
Yeah, that mean that's
That's that moment that's it. You gotta do that.
Yeah. I would like wake up and then just take a deep breath and just like take like, a moment to say, we're going to make sure that this is a good day. Like this is going to be a positive day, whether it's making sure I post whatever work I did not post to try and get new clients and new customers, make sure I like whatever cleaning that looks crazy that I could post where it's like a big difference. I'm gonna make sure I post that. I'm about to flood Instagram, flood Facebook with whatever like before and afters, whatever restorations. Make sure I get a good like turnout as far as people hit me up wanting to fix whatever they got going on, fix their sneakers that need to be re-glued, repainted, whatever the case is, need to be clean. I wanted to make sure that I have a good impact on, how my day is gonna go, and then just kind of like take a deep breath and find like, okay, I do have hope for continuing to do this. I do have hope for a direction in this. I want to be able to open, let's say, a cleaners for shoes, and then be able to then have people bring me their stuff and I clean it, or having people working for me cleaning while I take on other projects that maybe are a little bit more sophisticated.
Yeah, and then maybe one day you have your own shoe spot. You be like, or you went to Flushing, so everybody used to go to Image, which is a shoe store over in Queens, and I'm like, yo, I always, even the first time I'm telling you, I'm like, yo, like he could do something like that, and then plus, so you selling sneakers, retail, whatever, but I also got this, and now you display your own product in your store, and that's something that other places don't even have.
So places like that are like heavy like inspirations for me, because it's like to see those guys from Image and like to see how they're doing it. I kind of like did a lot more research than probably the average person would, and it's like wow, it's not even really that big of an operation. It's not that deep. It's not as far in as you think it is, or as far fetched as you think it is. It's not crazy. It's literally
it's doable.
It just takes that
It's
effort.
doable, but you just gotta have that.
Take that step.
Yeah.
It's just that simple first step. You gotta be willing to just get into it.
It's the fact that like getting past what instant gratification is. You gotta actually see it through. A lot of people don't see things through. So it's like I'm not doing that. I'm not feeling it. A lot of people don't actually see their whole vision through and try and like get to that point that they thought of, that they imagined. And I think that's big for anybody who wants something. Like just know that it takes more than just 5 seconds of work. It take kind of like
consistency. Take years.
Yeah, and we live in a society where you get instant gratification like that. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
people
think
think
that's it.
People think that that's how it should work.
It's not how it
But
works.
people that are successful will always tell you, how many times I messed up off camera before I came over here to inspire you? You know how many times I was really messing up? You know how many times I was nervous? You know how many times I was crying in the back? And now you see me, and you, but like they don't see the ugly part. But there's a lot of,
they see an edited video.
Yeah,
they see what's posted.
there's a lot of ugly that go in. But what you doing, like it must. I know it's for you. It's probably, or it may be tough. I don't know. You got all these projects that you gotta do. Then you also you gotta run your social media. So now you running the social media. You can't outsource that. You doing everything off the muscle, by yourself.
In house.
So I know that's a lot of things you gotta juggle. Damn, I gotta get content, or what's something that could maybe, what is somebody else doing?
Trying to figure out the best ways to make your content reach people, because the algorithm is constantly switching on Instagram, and I don't think anybody really has a solid answer for what to
What to do. Yo, do you have TikTok?
Yes.
You have one?
Yes.
Like some of them be hitting. That's
when
something
I put
that
effort in, like the ones I've actually put effort into, yes. The ones where it's just like, let me see if I can post something.
One thing I learned about that app is like it's an effort app. Like effort is what you get. Like if you put no effort, you get no love.
Nobody gonna sit there and really watch it.
Yeah, and I had seen a random video, and he's doing custom sneakers. He's like narrating over what he's doing, and I just got caught in it. I'm like, oh, this is fire. And again, only person that I know that do shoes is Rob, and that's for one thing I thought about. I'm like, yo, I was like, I wonder if he, because I only know you on Instagram. I'm like, yo, I wonder if he got a TikTok. If he got a TikTok, yo, there's people probably flood that
TikTok is amazing.
Because TikTok, you go viral in 2 seconds.
It's tough too, because I wanted to, and everybody's been like, yo, TikTok, or Reels for Instagram.
Yeah. That's a new thing that's bubbling. Yeah.
So it's like, for me, it's like, damn, like you know how hard it is to, you guys got a whole setup here. Y'all can record whatever y'all do right here at this table. It's hard for me to be like, let me go hold my phone.
Yeah, I
while
know
I'm
exactly what you mean. Yes.
like I gotta have a whole setup to do it. So it's like it's something I constantly think about incorporating, but it's like for me to try and sit here and record everything I'm doing, edit it. And
I know exactly. That is tough.
Yeah.
That's another part. Like, yo, hold up, am I ready for that? Or let me. I could dabble in it, but that's not
work towards that. But it's like, you know, if it doesn't come to you, like don't even stress it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And that probably do take time too. I'm sure that person that's lit on. It took them time to.
Yeah, but here's the beauty of it though, bro. He still got time, bro.
It's never too late.
What bro said the other day? Like you can
it's always a good day to have a good day. Like, I can get better tomorrow.
I was listening to that clip and it reminded me of what, you know, it was the first year I actually, you know, switched my major from physical therapist assistant at LaGuardia to business administration. And my business intro professor told me something that stuck with me. And it almost made me cry, but it stuck with me because it was deep. It hit. And he was just like, yo, no matter how many times you fail, it is never too late. It's the only time you fail is when you give up.
Yep.
That's the last chance you're gonna give yourself. When you give up, that was your last chance. But if you don't give up, it is never too late.
Yeah, you literally just keep sowing seeds. Some of them seeds is gonna get eaten up by the birds, but one of them seeds is going plant in the right soil with the right temperature, right sunlight, right amount of water that you and that crop gonna grow. It's gonna sprout, and you're gonna be like, damn, like if I didn't plant that seed, if I didn't take if you took that day off, that seed that you planted would never would grew, but you didn't stop, so you always kept. Let me just keep watering
like
what you
said
seeds.
earlier. Like what you said earlier, you was like, you know, you gonna wake up today in the morning and be like, you know, today's gonna be a good day. You know what I'm saying? Today's gonna be a good day. And that positive reinforcement that you're giving yourself is giving you that strength, you know, to keep pushing forward when you feel like quitting. You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically it.
That's a fact.
I want to spark it with could you tell us when was the day that you was like, yo, I'm about to fire my job and I'm gonna take that actual leap and I'm gonna go hire myself, because you do this full time. This is what you eat off of.
Exactly.
People congrats for that first though, because it take a lot to actually follow your dreams and you get off that safety net, because a lot of people love a safety net. And again, you in the lane of shoes, so that's not like well charted territory.
Like, Ma, I'm a clean shoes when I grow older.
And maybe
that's not a real job. Why are you gonna do that for?
Yeah. You went to college.
That's my passion.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. So could you let us know the mindset of that, the day you was like, nah, I'm leaving where I'm at.
That moment you was like, that's it.
So I think that I kind of realized that, yo, this is all I got. I've been making money like this, you know what I mean? Just when, so I don't know if anybody has worked in retail, just like retail sales.
I worked at H&M, bro.
Bro, Burger King, man. Bro, flipping burgers. Like, I'm a burger flipper, like.
No, I worked in T-Mobile.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got that entry level.
So, like, but as far as, like, shoe sales, like, I worked at Foot Locker. There was a point where they just started cutting hours. Foot Locker is real shady. I'm not going to front. Anybody who work at Foot Locker may have experienced this before, but I experienced it once before with Foot Locker, and then when I saw it was coming up again, it was just like bro, I make money myself on the side. I got to kind of, like, commit to myself. At the end of the day, these people are telling me what to do and how to make their money. Like, if I
on their convenience, right?
Exactly that. Like, they're giving me hours. They're choosing when I can make money. Why am I not paying myself? Why can't I commit to myself? Because I was already doing this on the side since 2015. Roll like, you know, go back to 2019. It's January 4th. I get a severance letter stating that, you know, my job site, A6 America, is closing, A6 Soho. So, you know, they're offering us a severance package. I can either take this severance check and, you know what I mean, leave, or I can reapply and be, you know, considered to get my job back for a newer location.
And you was like, that was the way, that was the sign that
took that check and dip.
I gotta go.
This is ridiculous.
So for me, it was like, at that time, I was in an internship to graduate from school. Internship is from 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. Soho closes at 9. From what time? From 5 to honestly, Soho closed at 8. I'm front.
Yeah.
From what time, from 5 to 8, can I find myself time to do a shift and like really make money like that?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I mean, Monday through Friday, I'm at an accounting internship at the Radisson JFK, and then what I'm gonna work on the weekends at.
Yeah.
And
And
I just
the numbers didn't add up.
It
And
didn't.
it made more sense for you to like, nah, I'm gonna walk away and I'm gonna go full fledged and I'm gonna bet on myself. That's what you was doing.
exactly
Like I'm betting on myself.
because
That's all you really ever can do.
When does somebody start? You know, what I mean, living a dream.
Once they start betting on themselves.
Yeah, that's a good question. When does somebody start living their dream? When you take that first step. I don't know, man. That's what came to my head. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, when you wake up and start saying, "Yo, I'm not gonna go to sleep thinking about what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start dreaming with my eyes open.
Come on.
Yeah, you can't
I'm gonna start
be-
dreaming with my eyes open. This is my dream. I'm living it. So that
You know what I'm saying? You can't be scared to take that leap of faith. You know
I
what I'm saying? At the end of
definitely
the
proud of
day,
you for that. Son.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's really a deep thing like that. Cause I can attest to that because you know there was times when I felt like bro, I ain't gonna deposit, I ain't gonna trade this week. I'ma chill out. But then I'm like nah, bro, you gotta just do it. You gotta take that leap of faith. You gotta.
How you ever gonna know?
Yeah, you never gonna know if you never try. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that first step is the hardest.
Yeah.
And it's like once you overcome that fear, you're unstoppable. It's usually you stopping yourself always.
Always, honestly, like it's just something that you're allowing yourself to say, I can't do that right now. Like not right now. I got too much on my plate with this and that. It's usually always yourself making an excuse
Exactly.
for yourself to not fail at something or to not learn. Because honestly, like we said, you don't fail. Like you just learning how to now take another step, take another like direction towards what you're aiming for, accomplishing.
Yeah, you have to be careful because your brain is very good at justifying for you like why you shouldn't do something. You know what I'm saying? Like your brain will
find an excuse.
Yeah,
That's
it will
a fact.
find an excuse. It will that is why.
And it's valid. And even if it's a valid or not, it'll make it valid.
Yeah, like what you talking about?
Nah, I'm tired. I can't work out today. I'm tired.
Nah, bro. Like, I got work in the morning. I gotta get up at 5 in the morning.
And you'll justify you
Yeah,
not doing
make
something.
excuses for yourself.
Like excuses would definitely
And that's
kill your dreams.
Yeah, that's the negative. That's the negativity that we're like, born like. They say it takes a lot more effort to be positive than it does to be negative. You know what I'm saying? So we have to have a lot more willpower to be positive and talk positive into the universe. You know what I'm saying? Because we naturally are like programmed negative. We could wake up and be like, "F this." You know what I'm saying?
Bro, look at like that like the easiest path the easiest path of resistance. You was like, bro, it's harder to go wake up and go grind. It's easier to hit that snooze button. You like, what's easier? I'm going to sleep, and then I'm gonna complain about.
And it's like, how long you gonna keep hitting that snooze button?
I'm gonna keep getting mad at myself because I and then that cycle go. But how you said, bro, when you saying like we live in negativity, bro, look at social media. Everything is you will see all this negative hate and all of this buzzing around.
Like for example, I'm not to bring this up, but the Quavo and the Sweetie thing. Everybody that was like the most negative situation that came up, and everybody's talking about it. Like, oh, Quavo took the car back. Quavo did this.
Yeah, they'll find something to have a negative spin about it because you ain't got nothing else to do but talk about gossip. And
you want to talk about shit like that? Like, come on, let's be serious.
Shout out, Sweetie. Take care.
Yeah, shout out, Sweetie. Oh, take care,
he got a pair of cakes for you.
Oh God, that was a good one right there. But yeah, man.
Nah, can we? I know you brought a pair of sneakers. Can we can show that? Y'all gotta see some of the. Y'all gotta see some of
the heatery.
You got the canvas is coming out.
What do you call these?
What are these called?
So this was something I worked on. I decided to tell myself that this year I am moving with intent. Like these are things that I
hold them up, bro.
I told myself that I wanted to do. These are things that I told myself I wanted to be able to. I wanted to be able to start on now, because if I don't start it now with what I can right now, then I'll probably procrastinate and never start it.
100%.
With the things I want to do in the future. So I told myself that this year is to moving with intent, and I wanted to start making my own colorways in Air Force Ones. A lot of people get collabs and things like that, and it's just like, damn, that's fire. I want to be able to like have that colorway or have that person's shoe And it's like, then you start to think, dang, I want my own shoe. I think I could do that a little bit better than he did or whatever.
Yeah.
Or I have something that I would rather like be wearing than this color. It's kind of limited to this. I don't really like that. I'd rather do my own thing. So it's like, for me, I felt like it would be only appropriate for me to start working on things that I would like to like put into the universe as far as what are my creations.
Nah, this is fire. So,
You got a name for the colorway?
This is Take Care.
So this is the Apricot Beach colorway.
Apricot Beach.
This is an Apricot Beach.
So this is this is something you mixed up. Like you mixed the paint and all of that.
So I made the colors custom. I was looking at something that inspired me, honestly.
That's free, bro.
So
Facts, yeah,
I was looking at something that inspired the color, like this colorway to me, and I actually messed up. So when I messed up, I was looking at I sent it to one of my mans, guys. I trust his kind of like, I don't know how to say it, but pretty much his stylistic eye. Like I sent it to him, I'm like, yo, what do you think of this? He's like, bro, I like that. Like I was like, this is what I was actually going for. And he's like, no, I like that how it is. And I was like, all right, you know what? Bet we're gonna keep that how it is. And I had already came up with like names for the colors. So that like light tan color that you see right there, that's the beach, that's the sand.
I was just about to say because you got the white, but then the cream give the balance. I was like, yo, this is tough.
Yeah. So that orange is of course your apricot. So it's like
Apricot on the beach. Yeah,
exactly.
And I love
I really like the
tag,
like how,
the detail
the detail that you really put into this creation of yours is really amazing, bro.
I really wish the people could actually see this up
Up
close
in person,
and look at the detail that he put into this. This is how you know someone that cares about their craft. Because even inside,
bro, this looks like I got you. Like,
bro,
I could have went to the store and got this. Like, you know
Care Force One, like this looks like this really looks like a collab, like a Nike
I
kit.
like it. The Care Force
this is
ones.
tough, bro. And this makes me happy, bro.
Virgil, I think we got somebody. Virgil, I think we got somebody. So stop playing, my man.
Care Force ones.
Definitely, those is the heat. Those is heat, bro.
Bro, that's tough, and I know for a fact you're gonna take this to the moon, bro.
Yeah. So I feel like, you know, what I told myself for this year, just since I'm moving with intent, I told myself that I wanted to each month release a colorway. Whatever it is, just release something that people could purchase, something that people can indulge in, you know, I mean, take part in. Because there's something that I heard, and I heard it recently. It's like, yeah, you got people who want to support, but it's like you got to make sure that it's something that you want to like really put out there.
Yeah.
And you got to have those people who are proud to pay. Like, make sure there's people who really are proud to take part in what you're putting out into the world.
Yeah, we said this with the Barry conversation. Like, you set your price and live your life, and they're proud to pay. Because the Nipsey Hussle thing, you know, he had his album and he set his price at $100. You're gonna buy it, or you're not gonna buy it. So, what could a pair of these cost the viewers?
So, like that colorway, I set it at $225.
Okay,
I set it at $225 because the base shoe is, you know,
$100 or whatever.
Exactly. And then you have the price of the time that goes into it to actually, you know, I mean, make this colorway and actually put the time and detail into it. And, you know, for however many people did order at that time, that's how much time was going into it. Like, it's not even just yours. It's, you know, I mean, everybody's that's ordering, that all that time is going into this whole process. This is a project. This is something that I'm doing with my time. Nobody else is helping me do that. So it's like it goes into just speaking into like what you want your value to be set at.
And you like, yo, this is what. And have you ever had like some people say, yo, that's too much, or try to lowball you, or try to like?
Definitely.
Like, and how do you deal with that?
It's hard to not take that personally. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to not take that personally, especially like not even just speaking on this in general, because people have their prices that they, you know, choose to sit here and try and justify for paying and not paying. I look at people with $1,000 Dior sneakers on.
I was just about to bring that up.
Talking about,
you got on Dior, but you're gonna put money in somebody's pocket that don't care about you.
Like, just tell me the shoes is fake, then that's
like just
like just say shoes fake. That's it.
Yeah, because if you could justify $1,000 pair of shoes, why you can't pay this price? This is a quarter of that.
Yeah, that's a fact. I did that.
And plus, that's the thing too. Like this is
work.
Your creation. Bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You the one. Every time if somebody gonna order these, you gonna have to go get a pair and create that again. to give that to that customer. You know what I'm saying? And people have to value that.
And he got to value himself. He cannot disrespect himself. Trying to please somebody that might not be aligned with the same thing. You like keep that over here.
I like the pricing that he put because like that goes to show is like you have a set standard for yourself. You value yourself to a certain degree, and like you don't deviate from that because sometimes people like to set prices and then they sway from it because they feel like, oh, my thing isn't worth it, whatever the case may be. But you're like, yo, this is my price and I stand on it.
Like even if you just cleaned one of my sneakers for me. You finesse my sneakers.
Those look fresh out the box.
My Space Jam, my breads. Yeah, bro. When I first hit you up, bro, and I was like, yo, how much? I was thinking like it was gonna be like 150, 200, like just for that. But then he was like, bro, it's not even. You know what I'm saying? And you were saying like people who lowball you. You feel like that's disrespectful, like you know what I'm saying? That is disrespectful because like I really seen the value in your work, so I knew
you
that
was gonna pay whatever it costs.
I was willing to pay whatever it costs because I knew the value I was gonna get. And if people know the value that they're gonna get, they are 100% willing to pay. You know.
And one thing I do want to say, I like what Rob says. Like he took that personal because you should. Like whenever you create work, you put work out there, and somebody tries to devalue you, that's like saying they think you're worth less than what you are. And you should never feel like you're less than what you are. So, I definitely I jack that.
So, matter of fact, I'm not going to do that. But I was watching something on another podcast. I was watching something, and they basically said, like, yo, you don't go up to no other, like, brand or someone who offers a service or whatever, or good, and you don't go straight up to them and just be like, yo, can I get this at a discount?
Yeah, you don't do that.
Yeah, like hold up.
They tell you what it is. Yo, and you pay that.
When I work at T-Mobile, I used to hate that. They're like, "Yo, can I get a discount?" It's like, bro, I don't even know you. What you talking about?
But I want people to understand that, people that know sneakers, this is not even an outrageous price.
No, of course not.
The sneaker game gets crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
You go to Flight Club,
a band, easy.
Oh my goodness, easy. Bro, you cannot.
So I feel like that's something that I really take into consideration when I'm pricing my sneakers. I take other customizers' prices into consideration, and I look at how much somebody would be paying for a pair of shoes that I like. I could go on your Instagram page and look at what you're wearing on your feet, and I know what the resale price is. I know what the retail price is. So I know what you're willing to pay for something that you like, I guess. Yeah. So it's like, I can set my price along those lines, and you could probably say, I'm willing to pay this much for it. And then I know you really don't value what I'm putting out there because I know how much you paid for whatever else you're willing to pay for.
Oh, so that's disrespectful. That really is disrespectful.
Nah, but again, he has the mind of, whatever customer come in, oh, yo, how much is this? Then you go on his page and feel, oh yeah, he's playing disrespect because I know he paid $400 for these right here. For these ones, and when you drop something,
oh wait, so
it's not even like I feel like it's not even like, oh, I'm watching you, I know you.
Yeah, wait, I was just about to say,
it's
hold
like
on.
Analyzation of like your vibe.
Like, it's a discernment kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
like I know the type. I can see the type of person you are.
You just want a quick custom.
Me seeing that, like you trying to disrespect me by asking for a lower price, and I know that you would spend this. So why are you doing that to me?
So it's basically you kind of use it like a judgment thing, like to tell if they really got like that, if they trying to like shortcut you or something like that.
Basically,
and I respect that. So it's like your prices are negotiable depending on the situation, kind of thing. Like you would work with people.
So there's been times where I have worked with people, and that's like somebody I play football with.
Yeah,
brought me 17 pairs of shoes.
Yeah, that's love right there. First
that's love.
That's love right there.
Oh, let me finish.
Brought me 17 pairs of shoes. It's like cleaning, like re-gluing.
Wait, hold on. He got 17 pairs of like effed up shoes, like them shoes was cooked, bro. 17 pairs.
17 pairs of shoes. We re-gluing, we deoxidizing, we cleaning, we repainting. All that, like soul swapping, like it's just everything that you could think about, being wrong with a shoe. Something was wrong with each one of those shoes.
Right, if I'm you, I would have probably cried because like that's how much love that he had for you.
Bro, hold on. How much? Wait. How much?
Let me hear the story. Hold on. Let me hear the story.
So he was just like, yo, just hit me with the price in the morning or whatever the case is. Because I was like, yo, it's nighttime. I'm gonna just look over these in the morning, make sure that everything that we said we're gonna be doing is what needs to be done, and anything that I see that may be a problem, I'm gonna let you know about and let you decide whether you want to pay that or not. and you know, what I mean, we could just decide what we want to do or what we don't want to do. Whatever you feel comfortable with, because at the end of the day, you got to pay the price. I've had people walk out on me with like, you know, what I mean, I do the work first, hand them something back, and they be like, yo, I only got this much money on me. Now I'm gonna sit there and fight you over that much money? No, but now I'm gonna take, you know, what I mean, I'm gonna take a moment to analyze the kind of person that you are and say, I'll never do business with you again. So now I allow people to pay up front, or you could just have your items back. I'm not, you know, greedy for money.
I was just about to say that was something you had to learn from Charlie. Like, hold up, I need my bread up front because you're not about to get me on the.
Oh yeah.
After I do
that
it,
makes sense.
And you really slap me in my face, like
Exactly.
that's how you feel about me, bro.
Like,
I only they came with the intentions to. I'm only gonna hand him this. It's just raw.
I know,
He
I
ain't
know
nobody.
him. And it's different when it's somebody that know you. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, nah,
I
I
don't
know
say
him.
that
He
with
not
me.
going. He not
Exactly.
going.
Oh yeah,
don't say
okay.
that with me.
It's okay.
So like when it comes down to prices and stuff like that, I just allow people to analyze what they really are willing to pay and what they're willing to sacrifice. If you want, you know, what I mean, your shoe repainted but not, you know, re-glued in these little areas, then I'll see you later. Like,
There you go.
what
There
it
you
is.
go. Okay.
Front, like,
You gonna come back? You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
I might have to get we gotta do better pay.
Yo,
We might
you
have
talk
to-
too much, bro. 'Cause I was thinking that you talking too much.
Yeah, we might.
You go,
yo,
I'm gonna
might
need you to
have
stop. You
Oh,
talking
that
too
was-
much.
that
You
was
too
your
hot.
idea?
You too
that's
hot,
something
bro.
we could definitely,
Hey,
we
You
could
just
definitely make that.
off camera. You hot.
We could definitely
Yeah,
make
we
that.
got.
I was already scheming.
Yeah, we gonna talk off camera. We gonna talk off
You
camera.
hot,
We gonna
bro.
do something big over here.
Yeah, but like with people, when it come down to prices, it's like I have people who would just be like, yo, just hit me with the price. I woke up in the morning to those 17 pairs being paid for up front. No problem. He's not asking no questions. And I got people like, just hit me up out of nowhere. Like, yo, my man's put me on to you. You do deals?
Come on,
It's like, I don't even know you.
Like, what you talking about?
hey,
deals?
come on. Like that. That's how you go. That's how you gonna introduce yourself. Oh, my man's put you on. You do deals? Come on. And it's like, yo, whoever referred you, they should have like at least put you on. Like, yo, this is where you go for.
Yeah, I got people paying full price. Like I don't give no deals out here, man. That's not what I do.
Why
What
do
are you
I-
talking about, man?
Why am I eager to just jump on a deal? Like, yeah, I cut you a deal.
Because I think people think like when you don't have like a brick and mortar spot, like, you know what I'm saying, you don't have like a spot that you gonna go inside yet, you know what I'm saying? So people have this idea, I think, like, oh yeah, this is just a little bit, this is just a little thing. They think it's just a little thing. So they trying to basically, like, you know, play with you because they like, oh, he in the beginning stages anyway. I don't gotta really take
He not
him
even
that
a
serious.
rookie.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You're not even a rookie, bro. You
Nah, he been
bro,
doing this
He
for a
been
minute.
doing
you,
this.
like,
I've
you
been
in
doing
here,
this.
bro. Like, I've been in the game. What are you talking about? So put respect on my name.
I think that's big because a lot of times people do try and take you as, I don't want to say a joke, but maybe to them you are a joke in their eyes. So it's like you have to really like put your foot down what your standard is really though. Like you live at a certain standard. You hold yourself to certain morals and beliefs, whatever those things are, and you just gotta like kind of force people to see what those things are. Honestly, like this is what I stand by, and then I'm not going for no less than that.
Cause like let's think about it. Your life is a movie. You know what I'm saying? Your life is a movie. You're the main character of your movie. So you know what I'm saying. However way you want your movie to turn out, you have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you're doing. That's what everybody's doing.
Honestly,
And what you do, this like your line of work is also based like on quality because it's a referral business.
Word of mouth.
This is a word of mouth. Someone I get it. Bro just got his sneakers clean. I go look at his sneakers and he be like, yo, bro, I know somebody that do this and this with sneakers. He could he do a good job and he's not gonna BS you around. He's not gonna do the job half-ass. He's gonna give you quality work, and you look forward. So that's how you put your energy into the craft, knowing that someone is going to wear this and someone is going to probably get you another sale. Because one sale will get you 2 sales. Those 2 sales get you 2 more sales each, and then you see how it branch off, and that's the foundation of your business.
I think that's big for me because, to be honest, I don't think a lot of this comes from anywhere other than people saying, yo, he could clean those for you. A lot of people come from that. A lot of people come from that moment. To me, a lot of people come from that, like, yo, my man's just clean these. He could clean yours for you, or he could fix that for me.
Yeah.
He just did this for me.
Like you branched out all off of just people that you do know. So that dude must feel
And
good.
Queens is small,
Yeah,
so
I was
you know
about to
what
say,
I'm saying?
Queen, I was about to say
Everybody
he probably got Queens on lock.
Yeah, like who is really in Queens right now doing what you're doing right now?
So what's crazy is like I can show you other people.
Oh,
What's crazy is like when I'm gonna be honest, when I don't want to deal with something, or when a person is like coming to me with what I feel like is like, I don't really, I'm not feeling it. I'm not liking your prices, whatever the case is. I'll recommend other people that I know.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's definitely what's up.
My boy, I'll do it. Like he'll do that for you. Like, it's not worth your time.
You could go and see if he'll you know what I mean, he's okay with that price. Like if that price point works for him, just hit him up. See
I
if
mean,
he,
that's like a tattoo, man. I remember I went in the spot and I asked, I was like, yo, how much for like, I want to get this hand tat. I was like, how much for this? He was like, I just want to get this. My man said $550. I'm like, nah. He's like, all right, you go to him, bro. He'll probably. I was like, what would you mean? Like he's bad or like
clearly he was bad because he was gonna give you the quality of work that you
quality was the $550 gonna be?
It was gonna be top of the line. He said, "Oh, you trying to pay 150 or the 150 chairs right
150
there?"
line over there, bro.
You know, in the barbershop, the dude that's in the first chair, that's the nobody want to go. Like that's
it's crazy. That's
he shipped
very
you up
true.
to the first barber. Basically.
Yeah, I was like,
he put you over there.
I was like, damn, bro. So I'm just had to take this. And then, I mean,
That's what you did, bro.
that's what I did, bro. So I got my first tag. That's the story.
Nah,
But
that's
yeah,
great.
man. But that's basically that's what I'm trying to say.
Nah, that is funny.
But I'm not gonna lie though. With a lot of times when I do recommend somebody else to another person, like I do always throw a plug to one of my mans that I know he started this with me. Like I was at Foot Locker doing it. He's like, bro, that's dope. That's fire. I'm about to do that too. And I always like, keep up with my kicks anyway. I put him on like to everything that I know. All the
bounce off ideas off each other.
He's just as passionate like in it as me. So now that's like my brother now. Honestly, keep up with him till this day. From when I started working at Foot Locker and met him till this day. Like, and then for some reason out of nowhere we like both kind of like left, like, really focusing on working at Foot Locker. I started working at A6 in like 2016, 2017. He started working at Stadium Goods. And we literally were like 4 blocks away from each other when we go to work. So on my breaks, I would just go see him at Stadium Goods, go hit him. Talk to him about whatever, new things he's doing, projects he's working on, new stuff he like all the time. So that's like my brother. I'm not gonna lie.
That's dope.
Bro, that's very amazing when you have somebody that's like-minded, like just like you. You know what I'm saying?
So
It's
one of
very
the
healthy
people
as
that
well.
I actually do recommend to people, he's somebody that I do trust just as much as like, if I wanted somebody to do it for me, I would go to him.
Yeah. That's
and
different.
now that's a relationship you built off of something that you doing what you love.
Yeah, doing it together. You know what I'm saying? And able to politic and talk about new ideas is very amazing.
That's very important.
Do you have any advice for people that's just stepping out into the entrepreneurial world or doing something or dabbling? Like, do you have some advice for the viewers after them hearing your story? You got some like solid things that get the ball actually rolling, something that's tangible, or you just?
It's kind of tough because it's like you got to know what you love to do. You got to know what you like to spend your time doing, because it's like that. That's where I would say you started. You start in what you love, like what you really indulge in. If your thing is football, like we was all interested in, then I would say spend your time in that. Figure like become a professor in that, and learn what you could offer somebody that's valuable. Learn what you could do for somebody that is valuable, that they would pay for. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know if anybody here plans on like, going to any pro days soon, but if you want to train somebody, then why not? If you want to start to train people to, get in shape and get ready for the season or get ready for a pro day or whatever the case is, why not? You played football before. You love football. You love what you do. So it's like, why not get ready to like get somebody in shape for something? People would pay for that. People would pay for the knowledge and experience you have in that. So it's like, become a professor, whatever you want to do. And that's with all things.
So basically, it's like use the knowledge. Share the knowledge and experience you have because people will pay for it.
Yeah, you could whatever you know. You could charge for the knowledge that you got.
Come on, that's priceless. Honestly, it's priceless because it's just like who's gonna go through those lessons?
The same way you did.
Yeah, and again, to become a professor, what you got to do, you got to go to school.
And you already went to school.
You got to
Them
get your
lessons
degrees.
you went through the trials.
the
those
school
trials
of
and
hard
lessons.
knocks to teach you better than anything.
And see, that's a whole fact. So whatever you know that you can offer somebody, especially to cut their like
Their grievance.
their learning curve. If you could shorten the curve of what it would take for them to learn what you're doing, or like to get better at what they're doing, if you want to put it like that, then come on, that is priceless. That is priceless. They can't say that, yo, that's not worth it.
I like that.
Because if it is worth, like, if it isn't worth it, then, you know what I mean, they're going to go through the trials and tribulations that you had to go through.
That's
like
really
that.
all it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's really all it's about.
Yo, we appreciate you for coming. Actually, hold up. Before we even wrap it up, one person that now we gotta keep our eye on as we because again we didn't watch you from beginning. You didn't watch us from the beginning. Yo, is Adam taking that photography thing serious? Because I'm now my eyes is locked in on that journey that he finna start.
So I think so, and I like that's somebody now that, you know, from an entrepreneurial sense, I talk to him all the time. It's like my brother, so I talk to him all the time about whatever he going through. I think we just had a discussion the other day, and I had to laugh because I felt like it was a moment that maybe I was going through in my own sense with what I'm doing, and he was getting frustrated, and it's like a moment where I could laugh and be like, damn,
Yeah, I was
doing
doing
too. Like, it's tough, but yeah, I think that he's taking it very seriously. He's investing a lot of money and a lot of time into
That's
it.
what's up.
Yo, bro,
Shout out to Adam.
we got an eye on you. We watching. Yo, again, people see what you're doing. So shout out to you, A1 shooter.
Yes.
We gonna put your name in it, but like, you know what I'm saying, like that's something that I think is something that's also in the making, that we as being his mans, we see him on the ground up doing something. So
It's funny because, like, you know, when you put yourself out there, you learn. Like, people always watch what you do. There's always somebody that's like paying attention. And like, once again, shout out to you because you one of the people that, like, you made us, like, everybody that pays attention, it's always extra motivation. It's like, yo, it's like, oh, so and so's looking, oh, so and so's they rocking with us, and it keeps you going. It's like that little fuel that keeps the gas pumping.
And then again, that's another network's coming. So in fact, yo, Adam, yo, along the line of your
Keep
journey,
doing the work, bro.
You gonna keep grinding. We gonna cross paths one day when you be like, yo, I'm the big time. I'm really A1 shooter. I'm big. I'm taking pictures for whoever, for big magazine. Like, and then we gonna have you right here in the spot, and you're gonna share your story. But like, yeah. So yeah, that was a quick little shout out to, you know, someone else that we all know grinding. Because again, our big thing is supporting other people, and you gotta support the people that's directly connected to you, or you know of somebody that's doing something. Like, it's never a reason why you shouldn't just put some light on somebody else. It don't always gotta be.
That's a big thing. Like, you gotta reciprocate the energy that you want to see. If you want that, you gotta give that. To be honest.
That's it. That's
a fact.
If you want that, you gotta give that. If you're not giving that out, how you expect to receive
That's
that?
a fact.
You gotta get what you want, man.
How you gonna expect somebody to go to length or go the distance that you ain't willing to go?
You know what I'm saying?
Simple alchemy.
You know what I'm saying? Give love, give value, give back, and you will receive more. You know what I'm saying? You will receive blessings by blessings others. You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
Yeah,
That's
you be
really
blessing
all
others,
it's
you-
about. You know what I'm saying? So just wake up in the morning, thank God that you up, that you woke up. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful. You know, make some cereal, brush your teeth. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself.
Yo,
and then love is gonna come back to you.
Bro,
You know
on
what
his
I'm saying?
ranch, but we about to get out of here, yo. We appreciate you coming out, bro. Like, for real. We hope the viewers, they got some good inspiration from you, because again, you someone that really did this off the muscle, did this off the ground up, and you taking it.
Oh, one more thing. How long have you been working for yourself?
So, since January 4th, 2019, it's been 2 years up until this point. Two
years.
2 years. He only answers to himself. That's doing better.
That's a fact. That's doing better, and that's why you had to come up in the spot. So, our boy Rob, CEO of Take Care, he doing better. That's a fact. The one and only. So, yo, again, appreciate you for coming out. Appreciate the viewers for tapping in.
You got any closing things you want to say?
Oh, yo, what's your IG and all the information so they can follow you and all of that?
So it's Take Care New York, TakeCareny with an underscore, one underscore.
That's right. You got anything else you want to let the people know?
Stay tuned in to my guys right here.
That's
right.
right.
You gotta do better. Yo, cop
better.
the apricot beach.
Apricot beach.
Oh, no. They can't even have that no more.
See, I
they
see.
can't even have that no
Shop
more,
is
though.
closed up, but appreciate you guys for tuning in. We see y'all
Episode
next
16,
week.
we out of
Episode
here,
16 in the
man.
books,
Outta
yes
here.
sir.
We came a long way from where we used to be.